Okay, hello! Welcome to Module 2. So my name is Shayla Lanier, and I'm going to be your instructor going forward. So welcome, or I guess you're already welcome to class, but here we go. So couple of housekeeping items. If you have any accommodations letters or anything like that, if you would please send them to me, I will include my email in the written portion of this announcement. And then we're just going to dive into Module 2. Just as a refresher, this is studying this class, all 8 modules of this class. We study historical narratives, and that's because history is written by human beings, and each one of us, we have preferences, likes and dislikes. We have bias that we don't even realize that we have. Each one of us has been through unique experiences, and that shapes the way that we see the world, and it shapes, whether we want to or not, the way that we view things, the way that we tell stories, the way that we write history. So we're looking at diverse historical narratives. So throughout history, priorities have changed. What's acceptable, what's unacceptable, that shifts. It is not stagnant. It might stay stagnant for a minute, but it will not stay stagnant forever. What's in today will be out tomorrow. So many different things. So the story of history is told through primary sources, things like laws, Supreme Court cases, statutes, pictures, diary entries, publications of the time, so newspaper articles that happen pretty close to the events, things like that. Those are primary sources. Those are the raw materials of history. Then the secondary sources, those are things that provide background and context, and they sort of lace the primary sources together. So that's where we're coming from. This week is a big week. You're choosing your project topic. So this topic that you pick, you will have throughout the class. You will submit your final project in Module 7, and then in Module 8, you'll put together a time capsule. Things you would include in a time capsule about your project topic. So you need to pick something that is important to you. Part of the project, you examine how the historical narrative, so the way the story is told, has changed over time. So something like COVID-19, you're going to have so much material available. However, that's still pretty fresh. So really, I don't want you to do anything more recent than 9/11, just so that we see a change in the narrative. And really, I'd like you to do things that are older than that. But sometimes people feel strongly have a personal connection to 9/11 and you want to study it, that's fine. If you want to study something that is more recent than 9/11, if you want to study something that's not included in the list, please reach out to me. Let's make sure there's enough material. Let's make sure enough time has passed that we can see an evolving narrative. So those are the only things really with the topic selection. So this week, you're going to participate in the discussion board, and I'm excited to meet you there. And then you are going to submit your topic proposal assignment. With the discussion, make sure that you reply to 2 of your peers. Sometimes people forget to do that, or they neglect to do that. They don't have time to do it. But really, when you choose to not reply, you really put yourself at a disservice, because as we reply, we're really showing what we know. It enhances the overall discussion, but also it helps us really cement our own knowledge. So I encourage you to not neglect your replies. Okay, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. My email is in the My Instructor announcement. I've updated that, and I will include it with this announcement. So welcome to class, welcome me to class, and let's get going. All right, have a great day.